All right, guys, so today we're talking about the inverse matrices. Okay, so all you have to do is type in your information. So if we're looking at number 1, the P matrix is 0, 1, 1, 1. And then the other matrix is negative 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay, and so we want to see if these guys are inverses. Okay, so then we're going to take our A. Negative 1 is inverse. So if I take A and I inverse it, then that will give me B. Or if I had B and inversed it, that'll give me 1. So yes, they're inverses of each other. So this negative 1 is your inverse symbol. Okay, so now we are going to do number 9. Okay, number 9 is a 3 by 3. So I need to make it a 3 by 3 on here. It is 3, 2, negative 2, negative 2, negative 3, negative 5, and oops, negative 5, negative 4, 1. All right. Here is my matrix of number 9, and I want to figure out the inverse. So there it is. This is the inverse that you'd write down. Okay, that's it. This is what it should look like. You have like boxes for all of them, numbers for all of them. It looks great. Let's compare that to number 7. So number 7 is also a 3 by 3. So it's negative 1, negative 5, negative 3, 2, 1, negative 1, and negative 1, negative 5, negative 3. So now we are going to do the inverse of this guy, and I get this. So this matrix does not have an inverse, okay? So here it's telling you there is no inverse here. Oh, if we get an inverse like number 13, so 13 is a 3 by 3. We have negative 6, negative 4, 0, 0, 1, 4, 5, negative 5, 0. Okay, and we do the inverse of this guy. Notice how we get a bunch of decimals. I want you to make these fractions. So you're going to click Convert to Fraction button. And then here we go. That is the inverse for this guy. Okay. So that's how you do inverses to start them off. Okay, so now on the back page, we are going to use inverses to solve systems of equations. So we're going to clear all this guy. So we're going to do number 1. So the first thing you have to do is you're going to split it into 2 matrices. You're going to use just the variables and their leading coefficients. So it's a 3 by 3 because we have x, y, and z. And then we are going to make another matrix, and we are just going to use the answers. So the answer is a 3 by 1. So now I'm going to type in number 1. So you have to make sure you go in order. So my first column are my x values. So I have negative 3, negative 4, and 5. So those are all the numbers in front of the x's. In front of the y's, I have 2, negative 6, and negative 6. And then my z values are negative 5, negative 2, and 5. My answer matrix will be negative 3, negative 22, and 9. So this is problem number 1 from page 70. So make sure you follow along. Okay, now we are going to solve using the inverse matrices. So what you do is you're going to take your A value and you're going to take the inverse of that, and then you're going to multiply it by your B value, which is the answers, and well, the answers to the equations, and then these are the answers to your problem. So negative 5 is the answer for x. X is negative 5, y is 1, and z is negative 2. Now, we can always check our answers if we wanted to by using the RREF method, but that is different. So when you're solving and I ask you to identify the A and the B matrices, that's what these are, A and B matrices, you multiply them together by do the inverse to the first one, okay? So where all the variables are at. And then the answers after the equal sign, that's your B, okay? Then you get your total answers here. Now, I think I also asked you to figure out what the determinant was. The determinant is using your A function, or your A matrix. Oops, okay, well, that's fine. So determinant of A is negative 124. So you just want to do the determinant of just the numbers and not what they equal. So this is helpful as well. So this means that, this means that we can get our answer. Okay, so this is how you set up the problem. You have to find the determinant as well. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day. Bye, guys.